Yep, that's me. And as you can see, it's...
Hey, hello? I want to plead that you watch this video till the end. If you don't watch till the end, you will misunderstand what I am talking about in this video. Thank you and God bless you.
Hello.
All right, good morning.
Welcome and God bless you. So I found this video and I want to beg you, please, before you go further, can you just click on the share button and share this video? You know, I normally reserve my call to action towards the end video or in the intro, but I have a reason why I am making this clarion call now. Found this video on X, and as an adult, I'm not supposed to be moved by certain things, but I became emotional and to tell you the truth, I wept. Now, I will just let you watch this video. There are two videos here that I want to show you, but please, I beg you, kindly help me. Share this video first, then you can like it after if you think it is worth it, right? But I'm sure you will like it. So do share, like, distribute this video. Can we get 10,000 viewers? 10,000. I'm not asking for much. Can you just push this video and let us get 10,000? You will understand why I'm making this appeal. Now, there are so many values we have misplaced, you know, because of the concept of spirituality and Africanism. Sorry, for those of you that don't like when I mention this, it is part of us. I'm an African, I'm a Nigerian, I'm an Igbo man, and we are a people, you know, born into spirituality. Even if we are not Christians, we are the other side of it. Spirituality has been part of us. But there is something I want to divorce out from us. I wish you will understand that I'm not attacking the African culture. I'm an African man and I don't love the whites more than I love my people. But let us watch this video together and I will be back, you know, to tell you
Thank you
what I think of this.
All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is the End Time Truth Television channel. We urge you to subscribe to the channel, activate the bell icon by selecting all so that the next time we upload a new video, you will be among the first persons to be notified by Google. I'll be seeing you in the next video. Till then, shalom.
Ma'am, please sit down.
Don't touch me. I am a nurse, and I usually have. She's probably a dementia patient, and I'm gonna need you guys. I need you guys to calm down. If y'all back away, I am a nurse. I'm a nurse. Okay, she's probably running out the door. Ma'am, I need you to sit down. Who are you? Get off me! Get off me!
Ma'am, please sit down.
I need you to sit down. Where's your phone? Ma'am.
Does she have a phone?
Get out of my face. This is your phone. Let me just call the last number that was called in here. Maybe it's somebody that can help. Calm down.
You're on the public bus. You're on the city bus.
Oh my God. Ma'am, calm down. Help me. Calm down. Help me. Help me. Someone help me, please.
Hey, did you call? Did you Hey, you're not, no one's here to hurt you.
No.
You're safe, ma'am. You're safe.
Who are you on?
How you doing? I don't know if you know me. I'm on a bus, and I don't know who this is to you, but she's freaking out on the bus. Do you know her? I don't know you. I don't know you.
Wait, what did she say?
Who is that?
Is this her daughter? She has dementia. Okay. And I'm usually coming down.
Hey, your daughter's on the phone.
I'm gonna put the phone close. I don't have a daughter. I don't have a daughter.
Put it on speaker.
It's on speaker. I don't know you. I don't know you.
Hey, so she said what? What did she say?
My my only sunshine. It makes me
Happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray.
coming
Never know, dear, how much I love
you all the time. If you could just help me.
Don't take
Okay, I think she's
my
better. I
sunshine
think she's better, man. I think we
away.
gotta calm down. She's on her way, wherever she needs to be. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Sunshine, you make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.
You know, nobody knows it all. And there are two stories I will tell you before. But before then, interestingly, you know, the woman that even played a major role in saving the situation happens to be a black woman. Maybe she's a black American or an African that migrated into America or Europe, wherever this happened, but it's more or less like the US. Now, knowledge is vital and knowledge is very, very important. I bet you if this thing happened amongst us, let me talk about Nigeria. If this thing happened amongst us in Nigeria, in fact, if it happens in a church, the first thing that people around her would say would be that the woman was possessed, that a demon rose up within her. Possession will be the first, demon possession will be the first thing that will be, you know, bandied about and around this woman. And once that is done, nobody would want to come near her. And if anybody comes near her, maybe one that is also very spiritual, and it will be a time to speak in tongues and bind and cast out the devil. I'm not saying anything is bad in casting out devil, but sensitivity is very, very important. I also pray. I also have casted out demons by the grace of God in the name of Jesus, not by my power. Now, but, you know, it will be futile when the demon was not even in operation. I know some spiritually sensitive people will say that, well, anyhow we see it, a demon was also operational. But you see, if this is how demons are treated, I mean, demonic cases are treated, then nobody would need to pray and sweat and shout. Now, the woman that took the lead because she knew what was the problem with that lovely woman there. It was not a demon. Yeah. See, I can understand how you feel now. You think I am carnal. You think I am, you know, becoming less spiritually sensitive. But my brothers and sisters, you that are very, very spiritual, what would you have done if you were left alone with this woman? The first thing that will come to your mind is that this woman is possessed. And the next thing will be, she probably is an agent of the devil. She probably is a witch. And so because of the witchcraft spirit in her, she doesn't want to have people around her. But you see, somebody who knew what was wrong, you know, came in, took over, made a simple call, and just a song. Now, I wouldn't know why that song was what calmed her down. Of course, it was a person that knew her and that knows what she needed at the point in time. And that probably is how they have been managing her. I'm not saying that the devil is not bad. We know that every bad thing in this world came from the devil. Of course, if man did not fall, we wouldn't be witnessing all these things, all these, you know, weaknesses and problems. The tendencies sometimes of age and sometimes of what the brain, our brain system and emotions had gone through in the past. Those are the contributing factors to these things. All right. So when the system breaks down, it's not always the devil. It's not always the time to discriminate. It's not always the time to use some kind of harsh words. I said I have a story to tell you. I learned, and I do learn every day. There was a video I made here, and I regretted making that video some years ago when an aged woman, you know, was found outside. Now, you know, internet and social media could be very, very destructive and very deceptive. And, you know, that woman was filmed by people, and they tagged her a witch, that she missed her road. She fell off the sky in the night and then fell there in the dustbin. The woman could not say anything that was cognitive. She couldn't make some sentences. She couldn't spring some words together. And I was less sensitive. And so I put that video on here. Now, it took the comment from a sister, She Fine Babe, to talk about dementia, and I became very disturbed, and I put that video out of public circulation. Now, then, 2 years down the line, my aunt, because of what she went through, she lost almost all her children. A woman that gave birth to more than 6 sons, all of them kept dying, one after the other. In her presence, they were dying. She was left with only one. The last straw that broke the camel's back was my cousin, an Iroko in the family, sort of, that was mowed down. And the woman didn't know, the last born son who was, who happened to be around was busy building house. The house they started together to build, to finish it at least to a certain point before my cousin will be brought home. Now, suddenly, somebody broke the news to the woman. Yeah, she was okay when they buried the son. Everybody was seeing her. She was putting on bold face, but suddenly, automatically, she began to act like a mad woman. She would go to the market and wouldn't even trace her, her steps back to the house. And her son came to the village and took her to the city. And one day she left the house. Now, she left the house and they started looking for her. They looked for her for 2 days until they found her in a dustbin, where people also were making mockery of her, calling her a witch. Now, it got done on me that, see, we are so backward. And also, one of my brother is a friend, also told me about his own mom when he brought his mom to Lagos. And somehow the same thing happened to the mom. And the only thing that saved the woman, because people have already, and of course, she couldn't speak Yoruba. She only understood the Igbo language, and her English, she doesn't speak English. You can understand. So when the majority of the people that milled around her, please, there is no tribal sentiment here. I'm just stating things. The people that milled around her, the people that gathered around her were majorly people from the Yoruba tribe. This is Lagos. The people from the Yoruba tribe. And they have looked for this woman. The family kept looking for this woman. Now, the only thing that saved her was that there was a program in our church, and this thing we used to advertise our program that people say is an occult vest, and I'm not discussing that one. So what saved the woman was that a brother who knew that my friend who knew that he was looking for his mom, saw that woman gathered by people, and he just came in there and saved the situation first and gave a call to our brother who was looking for his mom, and he rushed to the place, and behold, it was the mother. He took her home. Now, what I'm trying to say here is that love can bridge certain things, so many things. No wonder Jesus said, love your neighbor as yourself. Now, even when we think that some persons are possessed by demons, and when they act, they're acting under the influence of the devil or the demon that possessed them. Now, the time to show love is not. I was in a place where a woman was under an influence of the demonic. And so she was being prayed for, and suddenly she reacted and hit one of the persons around. It was not the woman that hit the person. It was the spirit in the person, in her, that hit the person. Now, this person that was hit by the woman now decided that he was going to avenge herself. You know what he did? He looked for a plank and landed it on the woman. Wickedness. And when people descended on him, it was like, didn't you see how she attacked me? It wasn't the woman. It is the spirit in her that was, showing its color. So how do you help such a person? Pray, cast out that devil. If you have the authority as a Christian, since you already know that the person is demon possessed, cast out the demon. Help the person so that you will save the soul. You see, and that's why it is actually important that in most cases, when people talk, when people react, when people act the way they do, it's better we see the devil before we see the persons. We know that there are some people that are naturally wicked. We know that, all right? So that is why I said, please share this video, because there are so many of us who are Christians, we're very spiritual, and some have met people that nobody around them is good. Nobody around them is safe. Everybody around them is a witch. Everybody around them is a wizard. I know of a sister, she's late now. Even her husband in the house is, to her was a wizard. The husband will not touch the kids. If he ever touched the kids, he wanted to use them for ritual. In her department in the church, she will come to the church, only the pastor. She will just go and sit in a corner where nobody around her will be around her. So that was the kind of life she lived. Fortunately, happened to be one of those that I was not a wizard to her, so she could talk to me. And you don't even advise this kind of a person, because already they are so spiritual. They know what you don't know. They see what you don't see, so they think. So eventually, that led, into so many things, and she lost her life. All right. Let's show love. Let's show kindness. Let's be Christians. God bless you. Now, the next video is a warning. Now, we're not saying you should not look good. Look good, but let all things be done to the glory of God. Now, some persons would go out of their way to do certain things in order to look good. That's why we have plastic surgeries, that sometimes you see some breasts. You begin to wonder whether it is a gourd, G-O-U-R-D, that is inside, whether it is a calabash that they put inside, because the thing is just so strange. And sometimes you see some buttocks, it looking like the old iron pot, not aluminum pot. The older iron pot in my village in those days, that used to have 3 legs, looks like that. You begin to wonder, God cannot create this kind of a thing. It was the woman that made that kind of a thing. If you see the one that God himself shaped, the one that God himself molded, my friend, they are normal. But these ones, so abnormal. So abnormal because it will go out of the shape of the body. You will not understand. But that is not what is happening here. Look at this woman who did this, and she's regretting it now. She made the video herself, and I guess she is regretting it now because she warned. The caption of it is that you be careful on the kind of skincare products that you use on yourself. Look at this.
Yep, that's me. And as you can see, it's not looking good at all. But how did you get here? Let's go back to the beginning. I've never been one to back down from a challenge. So when I woke up one day and decided that I wanted to do a medium pale, I said, let's go for it. What could go wrong? So here we are using Voila the Pale, the TCA. I had done a pale before, but it was salicylic and not as aggressive. TCA was a whole different story. My God. In just a few minutes, I've been in the car crying. And that says a lot, because I didn't even cry when my ex and I broke up after 10 years and 3 kids. It was that bad. This is just sunscreen that we applied after. And this application was such a torture. I could not wait for her to be done. Then a few moments later, what is happening? Over medium chemical peel. Looks like I am still swollen from yesterday. Woke up with swollen eye. I'm swollen around. Let me do this. Extremely swollen sides. I'm starting to feel like I'm wearing a mask now. I have little from the tassel, otherwise it's going to cause and the swollenness.
Anyway, that is it. A word they say is enough for the wise. All right. Can I ask you again to share, like, and put your comment down in the comment section. I want you to understand that enough of love for yourself will make you contented with who God has made you. I know a lot of people who have bleached their skin because they don't appreciate God for making them who they are and what they are, for creating them the way he created them. It is not having enough love for yourself. That is why you will go and do breast surgery, go and do nyash surgery, a buttock surgery. You don't have enough love for yourself. That's why you go and do plastic surgery on your face to correct your nose. And after some time, you keep going back like Michael Jackson, because the thing will always fall apart. The thing will always collapse. But the one that God made himself is always there. It will be like that until God calls you home. So let us love ourselves enough. Love yourself enough. Love yourself enough. Thank you. Even if you have pimples on your face, use the normal medication that probably will take away the pimples. Don't look at yourself in the mirror and hate yourself. Don't hate yourself. Self-hate gives birth to all this nonsense that people are doing. Thank you and God bless you. Now listen, even if you have done those things, I'm not saying that the door to the kingdom of heaven has been closed against you. No. If by mistake you are watching this channel for the first time, we don't condemn people. We believe that there is always, everybody has a story. The saint today had a past yesterday, and the sinner today, has a future tomorrow with God. So all you can do is to give your life to Jesus Christ. Once you do that, see, Jesus will not hold you because of your ignorance. He is that good. He is that merciful and kind. He will forgive you. And your name will be written in the book of life, long as you continue living for him and not minding the enticing system and the fashion of the world. The Bible says that the world goes by and the fashion thereof, but he that doeth the will of God shall abide forever. God bless you. I will see you in the next video. Till then, from me to you, Shalom.